I've been told that the graduates have had a very informative and exciting program during this capacity building exercise. And I'm hoping that for all of you the experience has been empowering and fulfilling. Allow me to congratulate you on completing the capacity building program directed at addressing matters of conflict resolution, mediation, and negotiation. This year, as I said last week, is a special year for the department and for this program, given that we are celebrating the 5th year of hosting the Gertrude Shortway Annual Dialogue Forum. So as you graduate from this program today, you become part of a very special group of women. The program has served as a very important resource for our department in that it does provide an innovative approach and an innovative training opportunity. It is therefore my aspiration that our graduates present here today will leave with a new set of knowledge and skills. But more than that, I'm hoping that you will have found renewed vigor to go and apply the knowledge and skills that you've learned during the past few days. Our beautiful country needs all of us to intentionally want to make a difference and then to act on it. I don't want to agree with my comrade Matilda on the view that the problems of the Western Cape will occur throughout our country. Because what that suggests is that we will allow gangsterism to thrive. We will allow our children to have no opportunity. The reason we do training of this kind is to directly ensure that situation does not arise. So, if it comes about, it would mean we failed in our endeavor. So let me say that I have noted the list of outcomes that Ambassador Joini has referred to. And I've noted that what is being proposed is creating a set of additional mechanisms and structures. You will recall, some of you who were present, when we met, when Minister Maite Ngwana Mashabane, the founder of this initiative, and Minister Mapisa Nakula were present, that I said very clearly that I want us to begin in the street where we live, and then to stretch that to the community where we live, and then to extend the boundaries beyond that. We're not going to create more structures. We're going to create partnerships with civil society initiatives as trained individuals. So if we emerge here as one, we will identify 9 others, and then 10 more, and then 20 more, and then 30 more. That will be what the graduate must do. And if there's a need to support a particular set of activities, you then might have a discussion with Ms. Lopez or Ambassador Joini on what that need might be, and we would look at what could be done. But I'm not a supporter of encouraging more and more structures, committees, mechanisms, etc. I want to see an empowered civil society. And we've done it, by the way. We've been able to do it in the past with no government supporting us. So the notion that government must up with the consequences of accelerated climate change, with its obvious implications for livelihoods and for food security. Or indeed, the continued scourge of violent extremism and terrorism, which pose a danger often to civilians who are totally unready for what might happen to them. Matters of transnational organized crime and trafficking in small arms and light weapons. and also, of course, human and drug trafficking, which pose serious challenges, especially to women and children, including challenges on our own African continent. All of these are matters we must address. So while our focus has been the training on the management of conflict through dialogue and bringing conflicting parties together, we need to educate ourselves beyond management of conflict into the wide range of challenges confronting the world so that we are alert to them and can even be proactive in helping to develop responses to them. You might think, as you go into a community as a trained DIRCO graduate, that the matter you are to address is a conflict between two communities, whereas actually it's an issue of water resources because of changing climate patterns. So being alert to issues such as climate change is extremely important, and the various other issues I've made reference to. As the African continent, and particularly through our organization, the African Union, we are attempting to confront these issues. During our 9th annual high-level retreat of special envoys and mediators on the promotion of peace, security, and stability in Africa, which was held in Accra, Ghana, in October last year, it was decided that the African Union Commission would be asked, 1, to continue assisting member states to increase their capacities to analyze, prevent, and respond to peace and security challenges. I love this word, analyze. I'm always giving my colleagues in departments a hard time because I ask them, did you analyze? I say, I want analytics here. Because nothing is as it seems. And so you need to always probe beyond what is presented to you and actually go deeper into what appears a very face value proposition. So we asked our commission in the AU to really help to build this analytical capacity and to ensure that we give more attention to prevention and to responding to peace and security challenges. And also, as Minister Mapisa Nahula would remind us, number 2, to further strengthen conflict prevention and mediation as cross-cutting and collaborative activities. I've said to the department, I have ambitions for this program. I would like to see the graduates of this program, as they mature into this conflict resolution skill, beginning to be recognized by international bodies as individuals that can be brought into play where there are situations of conflict, not just in South Africa, but worldwide. So I'm hoping as we develop the program and have even more aspects to it, that we will be able to write to the chair of the AU Commission and say, we've got Ms. Thandeka Sabelo, who's trained on conflict resolution. And when you are appointing mediators, we would like you to include her. We want them to become aware of what is being done in South Africa. We also would like to develop the program beyond ourselves, so that we have colleagues from other parts of the world who become trained in this set of skills, so that we form a formidable grouping of women across the world who are women for peace. That's my ambition. So I believe that through this program that you've been part of, including the Gertrude Chopin Global Annual Dialogue Forum, you've become fully aware of our Department DIRCO's contribution to increasing our citizens' capacity in these areas of work. DIRCO has, through the program and through the forum, created an environment where you as participants and as leaders in your own communities and working environment were able to learn, not just from the presenters, but from one another about better ways to equip yourselves. It is vital that you share this expertise with other women on the continent, and we should create the opportunity for that. We've also been told, as Ms. Kumalo reminded you, about the many things that are relevant to the UN Security Council Resolution 1325 and other global and continental instruments that have been deliberated upon by international bodies and adopted. You also have been told that we as South Africa are taking our role seriously in terms of Resolution 1325 and the prescripts of our Agenda 2063 of the African Union, especially our commitment to play a role in resolving and avoiding conflicts, and to allow women to play a key role in resolving the challenges of our country and our continent. You're aware as well that South Africa is currently a non-permanent member of the UN Security Council, and that we will chair the Security Council in October this year. And we've made it clear that promoting the women, peace, and security agenda is high on our priority list for that period. This is because we very simply acknowledge that women can play a role in making the world a better place to live in. And there are no human beings better than that, than women. I mean, I cook very well at home. My husband's tried, but So women make the world a better place. And we can do so even in very, very complex and difficult areas of conflict, resolution, and other development challenges. So, as I mentioned at the beginning of this input, please do remember you are now part of this team that we would like to utilize. You are now part of a bigger team that we wish to see playing a role in making the world a better place for all who live in it. You are going to be the women who speak with that strong voice, but a voice that has dignity associated to it. You're not going to be, you're going to speak with a firm, strong voice, but dignity attached to it. Because your intention will be. So I urge you, don't be shy about your skills, don't doubt yourself, but most importantly, don't become arrogant or complacent. Those are the worst attributes to have. Continue with this journey you've undertaken to make yourself a better person. Continue to understand the challenges that confront us, first as South Africans, but also as global citizens. Should also have added, continue to analyze. We as women have a role to play, and we need to play that role. You see, we can't keep saying women must play a role. Women must esihleli, eguni. We actually must play the role. And as I said, to make a difference doesn't mean you begin with the biggest thing. It is an incremental process. Yes. And if you start in your street and go from your street to other streets, your neighboring street, and beyond that to the whole community, and from there to the whole town in which you live, and beyond that to the entire district and the province, incrementally you'd have had a massive impact. But if you start at the prophets, they're going to say, Mandlo, what are you doing? Build that base and use it for the kind of impact all of us have agreed we must seek to achieve. Now, I have been watching some of the interviews on the media about Women's Day tomorrow. And I've heard some persons being interviewed who say, hey, there's been no change. The one thing we shouldn't be is dishonest commentators on society. It's a very wrong thing. It can't be true to say there's been no change in South Africa. I think there has been change since 1994, and I have the analytical ability to cite the change. But I also know that we have mountains to climb to ensure that all South Africans live in a community and environment in which everybody feels safe and everybody is able to have a satisfactory livelihood. Our President Ramaphosa has coined this phrase, taken of course with poetic license from the composition of Hugh Masekela, Tumamina, but of course theologians cite it as coming from a particular component chapter of the Bible, one of the great books. Tumamina. This is an invitation to all South Africans to take responsibility for our country, and it challenges all of us to be ready to go out and make a difference. It says, Tumamina, I'm ready. I wish you to send me. It doesn't say send me to do A, B, and C. It says send me. I'll get to know what I should do because I'm out there. But when you're just sitting, saying there's been no change in South Africa, it means you're in an armchair. You're an armchair critic. You know nothing about what is happening in our country. So let's not be armchair critics. Let us be Tumaminat and be out there, trying in whatever small and possible way to make a difference. I'd like then to emphasize that call today. I hope very, very sincerely that all of you will intentionally decide that when you get back home, you will arrive with a full conviction and determination that I can and will make a difference. Through the contacts that you've established, as Ambassador Joini and Ms. Kumalo were saying, through the knowledge that you have obtained, and through you being this wonderful being, a woman, you can and will make a difference. I'm hopeful that you'll accept this call for action and deliberately make yourself available to make a difference in your community, in any space in which you work, in your city, in your province, and indeed in our country, South Africa. Imagine if we stopped raping women because we had dialogues with men where they understood that to do that is to offend our humanity. Imagine if children were protected, all of them, because we understand that they're a gift to all of us. So I hope you are going to go out there. In fact, I don't hope it. I know it's going to happen because you couldn't have been trained by Durko and not make a difference. Allow me then, in conclusion, to thank you on behalf of the department and to thank all the presenters that have contributed to the successful capacity training program. Each one of them, I'm told, made an extremely meaningful contribution, and I'm deeply grateful for the part they have played. I'm hopeful that we can call on them again next year and invite even beyond the boundaries of our continent. Again,